Hello and welcome to this quick video to check for the basics of your APA documentation. Alright, so let's take a look at how to document within your paper if you use the author's name in the sentence. So I would like to remind you that APA, because it is used for scientific fields, requires the date of publication. That's so that your reader can know whether or not you are using appropriately current information. So if you use the first word of your reference entry in the sentence, which would be your author's last name, then you should put a parenthesis beside that name, or if it happens to be a title, beside the title, in parentheses right there. If you use the author's name or use the citation, you will always also include the date in the citation at the end. So the first word of this reference entry would be Pandit. You need to include the date 2022. If it happens to have no date, you would use the first word of your works cited entry and N period D period for no date. So you should always reference the date in your citation, however it is that you decide to use it. This is what your reference page should look like. It should be double spaced. It should have the word references at the top and it should be bolded. Your entries should use hanging indent, and they should be listed in alphabetical order by the first word on your works cited. So you would also need to go ahead and, as you look at your works cited page, your references page, and do a Command F to make sure that you have cited each thing in your paper. You should have Command F for Andrews and check to see that you have Andrews 2014 if this was your paper. Then you would need to do a Command F for Austin, and then you would also want to open up after you're finished with that, so on at Bassett and Bretman, and so on and so forth. You'd want to go through your paper and make sure that your citations actually match the first word of your reference entry here. For example, if you are reading in your paper, you're going to find that Andrews E should show up as Andrews 2014. This is just the basics. There's lots of more other intricate examples. I'm going to link a link for you in the description for the Purdue resources page. They have everything that you could think of. So I want you to open that link. It's also in our materials in our course, and check to see if you have any random circumstances that would require you to revise. And as always, let me know if you have any questions.